Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. Tonight we're going to do a general love reading for the end of November going into the first week of December 2021. Keep in mind it's a general reading, it won't resonate with everybody. So for your overall energy we get the Four of Wands. So based on this spread, I feel like your stability is compromised in one shape or form. And I feel that this is in regards to matters of the heart. Now, I feel like somebody here feels left out in the cold. I feel like there's been an abrupt ending of some sort. If it hasn't yet already come to that, I feel like somebody here, I actually feel like this is you, Cancer. I feel like you are going to make the mental decision to completely cut ties with this person from the past, if you haven't yet already done that. Now, for some of you, you may have been living together with that Four of Wands, but for some of you, maybe you bought a house together or you were saving money towards something. But I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, perhaps you were struggling financially to have the stability in order to, have this balance in this connection. Now, I feel like for some of you, perhaps you had a lot of issues with money and work, and perhaps that was causing a hindrance in the connection here. And it caused financial difficulties here. Perhaps you were arguing about money, and this has caused a lot of stress and tension that has been interfering in this connection here. I also feel like there's definitely been financial issues of some sort here. Now, I feel like perhaps for some of you, you could have been in a connection where perhaps, you were giving more money in regards to the connection than the other, and you felt like perhaps this person was perhaps taking you for a ride. I know this isn't going to be for everybody, but for some of you, this is what I'm getting. And I feel like perhaps, they were sucking you high and dry for your money. For some of you, and perhaps misleading you in this connection, and telling you that they want commitment when really they were just using you for your money. For some of you, perhaps if that wasn't the case, there's a sense of you pouring all the effort and energy into this connection, but your person was leaving you feel out in the cold, leaving you feel abandoned. I feel like perhaps, there was, for some of you, there was a reconciliation in the more recent past. But I feel like as fast as it got together, as quick as it ended, that's what I'm getting here. And I feel like perhaps, you did consider, and perhaps, you might be in this situation right now where you've decided to make things work with this person, but I really feel that as quick as things are taking off, I feel like things are going to end very suddenly here. Now, I will clarify the cards as I go, but I feel like with the Ace of Swords, I feel like you've had a moment and a breakthrough here. You've had a mental realization here, Cancer, that you're realizing now this person is no longer serving you. There's messages here of wanting to stand up and take a stand, seeking justice and truth here with the Ace of Swords, and being able to have a clear mind in order to make your conscience clear. The Ace of Swords signifies power. It does also signify a double-edged sword here, implying that, whilst you may have the ability to have power and in this relationship, on the other hand, it comes with a lot of responsibility here, and it can cause power imbalances here. I feel like there is somebody here is struggling with an imbalance of power here. The Ace of Swords can signify, that whilst it can represent power, it can create and destroy power. And I feel like I'm getting messages that somebody may have been controlling in this connection, whether it's you or them. Somebody wanted to seek power over the other person, but I feel like this left you. I actually feel like this is you, Cancer. I feel like you felt trapped in this situation with the Eight of Swords. You felt stuck. The energy between you and your person's been very stagnant for some time. You feel hopeless. There's a sense of feeling like you're in prison, like you can't breathe. I feel like this person was very draining, very clingy, very toxic, very codependent. And I feel like, with this Eight of Swords, I feel like, Cancer, you have gone through a lot in your past, perhaps with this person, but I feel like there's an overall energy here of having gone through, a lengthy battle here, feeling powerless, feeling stuck in a situation. You may have felt like you had to stay in this connection, for the sake of your stability. Perhaps, you do own a property together, and perhaps, financially you decided to stay with this person for financial reasons. But I feel like, there is this sense of feeling stuck here for some of you. And I feel like perhaps some of you felt like you were stuck in a repeated cycle here, feeling bound by outside forces here. And, you've got a lot of fear about moving forward and what your life would be without this person. But for some of you, I feel like you're having a head over heart decision here and deciding to completely go your separate ways here. So we get the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So I feel like, Cancer, you were dealing with somebody who was very flighty in and out of your life. Perhaps you never really knew where you stood with this person. I'm getting strong fire energy. Doesn't have to be. I'm also getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or strong air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but more air than anything, but it doesn't have to be. But I feel like, things between you and this person were very passionate. This person had a lot of passion for you, but they didn't necessarily see you as, perhaps settling down and commitment material in the past. And I feel like, perhaps, like I said, you wanted things more than they did. And, it caused the connection to be very off balance here. But I feel like this person has had a change of heart, and, this person wants to come forward here. But I feel like, I'll clarify as I go, but I feel like they're only coming forward as a knight. So I feel like they're not really going to give you the commitment that you're looking for. And, there's a message here to be very careful, because not everything is as it seems. The Knight of Wands can indicate a player type energy. Doesn't have to be, but it's somebody here who struggles with imbalance of emotions, imbalances of power. This person is quite jealous. They like to be the leader and take control of situations, especially with your connection here. And I feel like they feel very much left out in the cold here with the Ten of Swords. I feel like a lot of you, if you haven't yet already, I feel like you are going to make the decision to completely cut this person off. You're deciding that, too much damage has been done here. I feel like a lot of you, perhaps this has been a long time coming, but, the Ten of Swords indicates, at the ending of a relationship, I feel like you have suffered a lot, Cancer. This person caused you a lot of distress. They're very bitter. You are going through a lot of grief and pain, and you feel like, this is a failure. You feel stabbed in the back with the Ten of Swords. I feel like, there is a sense of deception and betrayal here. You may have a lot of enemies around you at the moment. I feel like, your person is very jealous of you right now, because I know that right now, see that Ace of Swords, like I said, that indicates messages of power here, taking a stand, fighting up for what it is that you believe, having the mental clarity in order to do that. And I feel like your person is very, feeling very, what's the word? They've got that victim mentality, and I feel like they're intimidated at the fact that you are in your level up, but at the same time, they still want to come forward and, try and persuade you into hot and heavy, type of passionate affairs. But I feel like you've decided that this is no longer working for you. And this person is hitting rock bottom right now. They're going through a period of depression. They are grieving the loss of this connection. I feel like perhaps, for a lot of you, perhaps, they saw this coming. But it also means that I'm also getting messages something was not as it seems, especially because the Knight of Wands is paired with the Ten of Swords. Something between this, you and your person, was not as it seems. And I feel like I said, for a lot of you, I feel like perhaps they led you on for a long time. Perhaps you invested in something financially, but then they left you high and dry, left you with all of the responsibilities here, and you felt trapped. And, they were coming in and out of your life when it suited them. But and at the same time, they were misleading you and betraying you. And, something was not as it seems. And they were indicating to you that they were in it for this connection. But I feel like, I feel like they are bad-mouthing you and, talking about you behind your back. This is the type of person that wants pity from everybody else, won't take accountability for their actions, and, sees, blaming you. And I also feel like whether you like it or not, this does indicate definitely divorce, separation, breakups, a change. And I feel like this person is having a very hard time dealing with this. And for a lot of you, you could have also been engaged. Sorry, excuse me. But for some of you, I feel like, someone was in it here for the wrong reasons. That's what I'm getting. So let's ask spirits, angels, and guides. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles for Cancer in love. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords for Cancer in love. Tell me more about the... Sorry, too many cards. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands in love for Cancer. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. Okay, interesting. So, for the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Tower card, I feel like definitely something has abruptly ended here. I feel like this is you that's ended the connection here, Cancer. You've decided to completely go your separate ways. The ending, if it hasn't yet already happened, I feel like a lot of you it has, but I feel like the ending has been quite abrupt here. It's caused your person's ground to completely shaken up. It's shaken up their whole world. I feel like a lot of you perhaps decided to completely kick this person out if you were living together. And like I said, there is definitely getting messages of third-party situations here. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. So, whilst I'm feeling on the one hand that you felt very trapped and isolated and, clingy, this person was very clingy of your time. They weren't willing to put in the work here with the Eight of Pentacles. And I feel like you were the one that was always expected to fix all the problems, carry all the burden in the connection here. But the other person was very selfish and they weren't willing to put in the hard work that you were. And there was this lack of balance here. Now, the Knight of Wands clarified by the Nine of Swords. I feel like your person is heavily filled with regret here. And they've got a lot of sleepless nights here. They've got a lot of fear with this Nine of Swords. They've got a lot of anxiety here over the situation. And they feel like, you know, they can't get you off their mind. They're mentally conflicted here about coming forward to communicate with you. And I feel like they are going to still try and reach out to you and communicate here. Your person, I have to say this, I know this isn't for everybody, but I feel like a lot of you are going to completely end this situation. You're seeing it for what it's worth. Your person wants to come forward and offer you a reconciliation in a relationship. But I need to tell you that please be advised that what I can see is that your person is very selfish and they only really want you, some of you, for your money. And they see a lot of you could have a high level empowering job. You could be in charge of, you know, power, a leadership type of role. And you're very well established, Cancer. And I feel like, you know, your person may be only wanting to connect with you for the wrong reasons. They could also be only wanting to lead you on for their own financial benefit here. But I feel like I said in the past, somebody here was left high and dry. I feel like you've realized that you're no longer giving this person any type of financial money anymore, because you're realizing, you know, you're seeing it for what it is. And this person is definitely keeping their options open. They could have heavily betrayed you. The Six of Cups can indicate keeping your options open. They could also feel like if they're not keeping their options open, they might feel like you are keeping your options open, and you know, they want to maintain this power and control type of mentality. And, you know, that's wrong. Like, abuse should never be tolerated in any type of relationship or friendship, regardless. But I feel like, you know, a lot of you are deciding that you are going to keep your options open in love. And a lot of you don't want to entertain this person from the past. You've seen it for what it is. This person wants their cake and eat it too for a lot of you. And you're realizing you don't want to be in these type of connections anymore. And this person is still going to reach out to you with the Four of Cups. But I feel like you are going to be bored. You are already bored of this person. The energy is very stagnant. You feel like, you know, although they are still coming forward with an offer, they're not changed. They're still coming forward as a knight, as a player energy. They're not really coming forward to offer you that solid commitment. And there's a part of you that knows that deep down you don't trust the situation. You feel like one of many options, or you have in the past, and you no longer want to feel that way anymore. And I feel like, you know, this it's very codependent, very toxic, and very unbalanced here. And I feel like you're deciding to perhaps ghost this person, leave their messages on read. You don't really want to tolerate or entertain this person anymore. So, thank you very much for listening. If it has resonated, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. If you would like to hit that bell button, you'll never miss a reading from me again. I am doing personal readings. Please look in the description box below, and I'll speak to you soon.